Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress. We're picking up the action at the 13th.
Oh wow, yeah, nice. The game crashed earlier, and now I'm back to,
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that's handy. She should be delighted with that. And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of third spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Getting ready to play their third. Only a few shots off the pace. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Nothing as beautiful as a tiny fade.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And JT is currently our leader. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Well played. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. This one.
oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Bump in, bump in.
And here we are with the third shot.
Ooh.
Just 3 strokes back.
Too soft. And a wicked hook.
Good look at birdie here. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a one-shot buffer. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. She needs this to save par. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Great touch.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
At -2, going along nicely today. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
That's it. It's okay. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Okay, that'll work. And this putters for a final score of 70. Or is that the number? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And with that putt, her event has come to an end. Well, Henny, we saw some extraordinary shot making out on the course here today. We saw some phenomenal play when it mattered most. A win over Bubba Watson? You'd put that in your kit bag and take it.
Absolutely you would. As we mentioned off the top, Luke, this player was gunning for the fearless Bubba Watson, and they proceeded to beat him. It was a great performance to watch this week, and I'm looking forward to seeing where this player's career goes from here.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Just didn't drop.
No. Fuck.
Putting for a par here. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
Yeah, she's got roughly 115, I'd say.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine. This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, right by the hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Five feet coming up to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
That's a good putt to make, that one. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Playing from around 190 yards out. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's a fucking rocket. Stop.
Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
You gotta
Nice
be
soft hands around the
fucking
green. What a
kidding
skill
me.
to have.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
An opportunity to make a par here. And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group
The
rivalry.
third?
Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this
The
is how the
third.
leaderboard looks. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach.
Oh, wow. Good roll.
You like that, didn't you? Even for the day.
Too much hook.
She's managed to find the green on this approach. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here.
Shoot.
Did that look good for a long time?
Shoot. I put a weird hook
that's
on
a
it.
touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Shit.
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Go fuck yourself. I hate putting. I'd rather do baby
Putting for
chips.
bogey here.
Fuck your bogeys.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
Shit.
Alex Noren, currently in the lead. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
I need to give it
Well,
more.
HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
I put a weird... Why?
Just a tiny putt is all that
Oh,
remains.
get in there. Fuck.
And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
What is going
Two
on with me?
bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Fuck.
Alex Noren is atop the leaderboard with a one-stroke lead.
I'm not playing weird.
The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Yeah, that one will play. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up her shot from about 125 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron.
I didn't want to put that hook on it.
Lovely effort, that. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one. They've chosen to club down here.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
You really call him
Henny,
the third
you had
every
the chance to
time?
have a look over this one?
Why don't you
Setting
just
up
call
this
him
putt
Henry?
14 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That to me feels vain. That's a little vain for me. Shit.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a
Or
one-shot lead.
Harold. Did I call him Henry?
The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Quality shot, that one. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best
on the
in the world.
PGA Tour.
He believes that he can
playing
hang with every
against
single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he
that was
has
too
in his
hard.
own game, that alone will carry.
Or it wasn't.
Brilliant. A bonus birdie.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course.
Smelly
No bother for this player.
spot. That's how we do.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips.
I got
A
golden
well-struck shot
ferret.
will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
Sloppy bogey.
Looks like they're
Oh, that's got too much hook on it.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here.
I did not want to put all that hook on there. That was bad.
Good shot there.
That was really bad.
Well, Rich, think they're going to make this one?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Yeah.
That's a touch of class.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And this putt coming up for her par. Sitting at 1 over for the event. The 9th at TPC Summerlin was a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament,
Tits and gambling
on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city. I do enjoy coming to visit. The golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here. And I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course.
How you spice golf up.
And I think that's why the scores historically, year in and year out, are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies. But that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone. And so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
No, I had a weird hook on it.
Going down. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Great touch.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. A well holed. He'll take the birdie. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back nine, what are your thoughts so far?
What are your thoughts?
It's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Wow, I'm going to get 330 out of that? Ho ho.
Second shot here on the 10th hole.
Let's not have any weird bounces. Let's go... Yeah, let's go like right there. Keep it straight. That's not straight. There's a little swell in there, though.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Oh, going in. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
This is what they have left for par.
See, if this is up, it could be in.
Shit.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this
Get
one.
out of here.
Alex Noren finds himself with a one-shot lead over the field.
+1.
Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Handy effort, that one. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
It had a weird little hook on it, but I'm hoping it gets over that hill.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
I'm happy that
Already had
didn't
a few
bounce off
birdies
that hill.
today. This for another.
This
Shoot.
putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Oh, I'm so happy that went in.
And the Super Swede, Alex Noren, currently in the lead. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
I didn't see any large humps on the left-hand side, so...
Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This one, well, she's looking at about 105 yards.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach.
Gonna put some deadly hook on it. Get in there. Stop right there.
Well struck. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Shit, he's down one?
Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Shoot. I'm trying something a little different there.
Oh, that's a bad one.
No!
Just probably a little bit too much pace. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard.
Shoot.
The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Sitting at 2 over.
Whoo, that was a fucking rocket. Shit, what club did I just use there? Wow, that was deadly. Jeez.
That is absolutely remarkable. What a shot.
Good shot, good shot.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Ooh.
Now 5 strokes behind.
I know why golfers get so fucking happy now.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
Shoot. I'm gonna put it here. You know what? Let's go. Let's give it a dirty hook.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Get on top of that hill. Yes.
Outstanding approach shot. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III?
Yeah, just call him Beatman.
Press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Get it in.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand.
24.
Okay, time to return to the action. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Terrific shot. Almost an eagle.
No.
Move her back to even par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
So close.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here.
Why won't you get in your hole?
Green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. That should set up another chance. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, I heard that
Let's
kerplunk.
catch up with the current proceedings. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Look, there's a little bit of a hill.
And what a shot. And with that, she'll move to one under par. She's in a share of 12th place.
Wait till I get a week's worth of this game in. I need a hole-in-one in a week. I don't know where I'm getting it.
The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green.
I want it to be over a little bit more.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich.
That's
This one's
okay.
Going for another birdie.
Another buddy.
It's been a good streak late in the round.
Another buddy.
Going with the 6-iron here.
That wasn't straight at all, but it seems to be working for us.
That's some good golf right there. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
Oh, look at the hill on this thing. Fuck. Chupinski. Chupinski.
Ooh, that almost...
Get the fuck off me.
And your day comes to an end.
I'm coming for you, Tiger.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action
Gal on
from
the
this point today.
ground.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
The pleasure was
Well,
all
that just
mine.
about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Do the mics really sound that poppy? I've never actually watched a game of golf. All I know is that Tiger Woods got drunk and drove into a fire hydrant or a tree or that's all I know. That was a good game. Harold the Third. The third herald of his bloodline. What's this? Elite what? Elite 9000. Sounds like a doom gun. Oh, we're equipping those sneakers. Equipped to all? I don't know. Continue. Oh, I got 280 bucks. All right. Didn't you guys ask already? I don't know who's better, so I'm just gonna stick with the people that I have. Bridgestone? Doesn't Bridgestone make tires? I know Wilson makes balls. I have no idea who these club people are. That's okay. Let's go into... Look at those kicks. Oh, right. I completely forgot about this. We've got a telephone to get, don't we? Chip shots receive a roll boost. We don't want that. We want this one, though. But we need to skills points spent. I need to spend 9 to get it. That's what we're really after. Receive a putt weight boost on the green. Missed 2 putts in a row. See, I don't want to change too much from, like, you get really familiar with a tool, and then you get a new tool that does the same function, but it handles differently, and so you have to adjust for those small, little, like, small details. That's... like, we're gonna have to put into some of this to get better, right? But at the same time, I don't want to fuck too much with... I don't know. I'd honestly have to read it and be like, ooh, I'd rather not really fuck with that. Maybe we leave that aspect alone and sharpen up our skills elsewhere. You know, like a kind of like a proxy to that skill, but it doesn't actually affect that skill. I'd like I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how in depth this skill tree is going to get. Like a roll boost. Like I don't like to me I don't want a roll boost. I want my chip shots, so you constantly see me backing all the way up on my chip shots. And I'm gonna and we'll constantly get used to that. Like, okay, this is how my ball reacts. Like, if as long as I'm not, so you'll see like a sharp gradient in the course, and I'm not talking about bumping off of one of those things, but landing on a straight flat surface. How does my ball react when I constantly do the same thing over and over again, and getting used to those things? But then now, okay, now I've gotten used to it, but now I've given myself extra spin, so now I have to pull back and compensate and find that new line of where I need to drop the ball so that it rolls appropriately to its destination, or like dribbles. And when I say dribbles, it's kind of like mice hops. I try not to do anything bigger than a mouse hop when I'm close to the cup, because I don't want the ball to pop over the thing. And if you are going to aim at it, I find hitting the pin is nice, because like I like majority of the time that I've knocked my ball off the pin, it's literally only landed like a foot near the hole. It hasn't fucked off down the lane. But also I haven't encountered a hole on a hill. So like on a gradient that the ball won't stay on. You know what I mean? There hasn't been that in the course yet, where like you'll never get an inch away from the hole, because it's going to roll down the hill again to the certain spot that you're at. I'm going off on a tangent, but like you know what I'd really like to maybe boost would be the drivers. The drivers would be receive a shaping boost. See, I don't know what a quote-unquote shaping boost means. It would be nice if underneath this, like underneath like, what's a shaping boost? We know what the T is, but what's the shaping boost? A timing boost off of the T. I really don't give a shit about the timing boost off the T, because we're smashing the ball anyways, so it doesn't matter. Receive a shaping boost. See, and then I would go, okay, well, what do I use more? Do I use my irons over my hybrids or my woods? And how often do I take out those specific tools for what I'm doing? And I guess that may depend on your difficulty as well. So that this skill tree may not be indicative to a tougher level, because right now I'm playing on normal. Hitting into a headwind, normal shots receive a flight boost from heavy to rough. See, here's another thing that's gonna, so this type of thing here is what I'm talking about. I may not, now there might be a situation where we get far enough along into the courses where they become so long that I need to upgrade these things. So that might be something to think about. But right now the courses that we're hitting are relatively compact, so I'm not sure. Or invest in it now and just get used to it now. a spin boost from fairway. See, that's another thing. Like I'm doing backwards spin on my balls, and now I'm going to get an extra spin. So what? I'm going to have a chance to increase my spin backwards, kind of like in pool, where you put spin on your ball to make it do something. You know, am I going to have this particular situation elsewhere? And then this poses a problem on hills, because if I can dead it rather than having it spin backwards, I would take the former over the latter, because I don't want my ball. I want to be able to depict where my ball goes, and typically I'm trying to get that within the Goldilocks zone, which is when I pull back on my chip with my L wedge. When that arrow meets the hole at the very lowest length, or shortest length, sorry, those are typically my guaranteed chips. Like, I go like 95% of the time I'm landing those. The times that I'm not, or when my thumb decides to go fucking ADHD and cock off to the right or whatever. Typically the hooks that you see to the left, those are always intentional, because I have to forcibly move my thumb in that direction to get that desired result. But the flick to the right, and this is why I hold my controller at an angle, so that when I have that natural flick, majority of the time it's going to stay centered. But if you see a really cockeyed flick to the right, it's probably because I forgot to cross my legs, balance my controller on a diagonal, and then use my right hand to it's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's smart. I'll give you that. It's smart, because your thumb naturally flicks when you pull down and try to go up. You naturally pull to the right, so you have to compensate for that with a controller, at least. This game, I said this before, this game would probably be really nice on a computer, because you don't have the added disadvantage of the natural, like the tendons pulling on your finger. That's basically how I can explain that. Let's go smoke another and fold some more dishes. Receive a timing boost. See, this is what I would like. Timing boosts. All about the timing boosts. Give me bigger timing boosts. This is something that I would really like. And if we can get more of that, perfect. Receive a timing boost in a bunker. That would be another good one. And you know what? I do purposely aim for the rough sometimes. And I do purposely aim for the bunkers sometimes as well. So you'll see that. You'll hear me. I'll be like, I fucked up. I'll fully admit to a fuck up. But typically when I'm hitting bunkers, it's because I'm purposely doing that, because the course has given me a negative effect on the roll that I'm, or on the hit that I'm going to have. For example, my maximum is going to lead me onto a hill, which is going to have me roll away from the hole, and I don't want that. So now it's like, okay, I will have less of an effect if I hit the bunker and then shoot from the bunker, because I won't roll back as far. So now it's just a matter of learning how to cope with the bunker shots. And the only way I'm going to do that is by putting myself into the bunker, into the situation, so that I can practice the shots, so that I can understand. Because you'll hear me. I'll take the shot and I'll be like, what the fuck? That's a bullet. Where did that come from? And it's because I've chosen to put so much time in between those shots that I'm not actually remembering what I did the first time, and I'm repeating the exact same thing that I did because I hear myself saying these things over and over again. And so that's my indication that I'm doing something wrong. That's the mind of a no meta. So awesome. So we have a couple things that we can put into here. Maybe if I can find another timing boost right here. Splash shots receive a timing boost from the bunker. I don't know what a splash shot means. So maybe what we do is... Oh, splash shots receive a timing boost. Splash shots receive a timing boost. Oh my god. Okay, so we can double down. We can double down on these two things. Oh, but look, it's like having a poor swing times 4. What does that mean? I have to practice my swing. Having a good swing. Oh, you mean like getting into the white and not pushing into the red? See, sometimes sometimes I purposely don't do like perfect shots because that's what's called for. So example, doing the chip and then only going not even half strength, but maybe quarter strength because I'm only, 3 feet away from the hole, but there's a serious hill and I haven't figured out the putting yet. I can, like, some of these chips, I should be able to do this with a putter, but for some reason I'm able to do them better with a chip. So it's like, oh, there's a hill here, and I bounce the ball on the top of the hill and it goes into the hole, and it's like, okay, I see what I need to. It's like pool. Like, I'm good at pool. Like in real life. And I can kind of see all of that. Don't ask me to play golf in real life, though. I can mini putt the shit out of things. Don't ask me to hit a ball straight, though. That'll never happen. I smash it like 300 easy, but that shit ain't going straight. Okay. Oh, I could put, before I get too distracted, I can put something on my, I'm pretty sure I can put a fitting on. Iron grip. Less power, more timing. On my pitching wedge. When's the last time I've used a pitching wedge? You know what? I would... Putt weight. See, does putt weight affect how far my ball goes? Because again, I'm trying to... We can put this on. Because I only have one driver, right? Putter shaft. Putt path. Oh, you know what? That looks decent. Do I have enough for a putt path? Hell yeah. Because I'd be missing like 3-foot putts. I wonder if putter weight gives me less dangle. You know what I mean? Like you know how when you wave something light around, it's really easy to change the angle of it? Maybe the weight of the head allows me to swing straighter more often. Maybe that's what that is. Coming from like a physics standpoint, I don't know. Maybe that's what that is. Okay. Good stuff. Let's jump into another one. Do we have a rival? We have a rival. All right. And while this is loading up, I'm gonna go fold some dishes real quick because apparently I play better while I fold the dishes.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin.
Let's welcome Judy.
Major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's
Judy to the booth.
Following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke, but he's such a nice guy you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, or maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win.
Stop.
That's just inside the range. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh,
That
you.
looked good for a long time. Big putt for par coming up. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
She's currently in a share of 13th position. And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. The course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake.
Did you take my ability to
Bay
see?
Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start.
You
when
did.
You get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Get up over that hill. At least it stopped.
Yeah, nicely played. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Look, I barely made it onto that hill.
Wow, that almost hit the hole.
Dang.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This for par.
See, I'm almost better.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
She finds herself at a share of 13th. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
That is absolutely spot on.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Oh, she's going rogue. Bit of extra club, gone against the caddy's advice. Let's see. Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
No. Shoot.
Oh, well played.
Yes.
Come on.
Very smooth tempo there on that
No,
chip.
that was garbage.
Opportunity to make their par. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently in 5th place.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And that'll ensure
I didn't
she
hear a
stays
kerplunk.
level with the card.
Oh, he's minus
Here we
2.
are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe. that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. Opting for the 6-iron.
If there's any hole to be a hole-in-one, it would be this hole.
Another green here in regulation.
That's my hole-in-one hole.
Watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
I'm gonna fuck this up good.
Oh,
All
well
right.
played. And that will take her to 1 under.
Oh, I'm coming
Well,
for you,
good luck
Tony.
there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
Hey, Tony.
We have a short par 4 ahead of us here.
Nice bird in
What's
last
your
hole.
name?
Change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
That was an odd bounce, eh?
Second shot here on the 6th.
Look at that hill, though.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And this putt to move into the top 5.
I don't like this. Look, so this is roughly that sweet spot I'm talking about. So we go. That was too
Ooh,
much.
That'd have been nice.
And I did a weird hook. You couldn't see it, but I
Straight
definitely
forward,
did a
5 footer to
weird
me.
hook.
She's got a nice look at par here.
I held my controller
And there it
regularly.
is. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
It's almost like I need a table
Setting
with
up,
a
trying to
pad.
get up and down from the bunker.
I need like a TV
Wow.
stand
Nice little sand shot
with
there.
like a
Came
with
real
like a
close.
bean bag that I can
Let's
rest
take
the
a look at the current
controller on.
standings.
That would be
And
nice.
the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of
I
Tiger
have
Woods on
one
top.
too, but I don't have a bean bag.
Teeing off here at the 7th.
Pretty good shot there.
Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him in the 3rd round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round.
Oh,
He
the
was having such a
roars
great
in the
week as it was.
background.
It was easier
Okay.
to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently because he does bring a different energy.
Psychologically.
And sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, that's exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with them, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
That was my
And a
that
very
was my
familiar
in.
sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard.
That was my 2 in.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Oh, Tiger Woods is in? Come on.
Going with the 5
Oh,
wood.
that's too much.
This one's got eyes for the flag stick.
Too much. I put hook on that. I put way too much hook on that.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par.
Don't fuck this up. You put it down the hill. That's pretty straight, eh?
How close was
Ah! And it's on a run. I should have played it safe. Fuck. Oh, I got greedy. I got greedy and I paid for it. Okay. Can we speed this up, please? Wow.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind.
Son of a gun.
Oh, I thought that one was
There's
going
no
in.
way. My God.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Let's try and make this one. And only drop the 1 shot. Was that a good line?
Oh my God! I hate
7
putting.
feet to the cup.
I hate fucking putting. You make me chip. 'Cause it's like...
Oh my God!
Do you see how retarded that is? Like, I could have done that 3 shots ago. I gotta practice my putting, though.
Currently at +1 for the tournament.
That makes 0 fucking sense.
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
That makes 0 sense. I've never played golf, but I'm pretty sure people aren't chipping on the fucking green.
That impressed me and her.
Not like, not, and I mean like chipping on the green. I mean like not 2 feet away
Opting
from
for
the
100,
cup.
I think. Heading towards the rough, this one.
Get on top of that hill, thank you.
That's nicely done. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the lead.
Shoot. I needed just a little bit more power.
Straight out of the top draw.
Judging it beautifully.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
That'll bounce left. Ooh, that might make it in the bunker. Nice. Very nice. And it made the top of the hill.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
That's inside the range. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently in 3rd place.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard.
Tony's in 1st place,
Trailing
3rd
by 5
place.
shots after that hole.
Dang.
The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes.
No, I want it on top of that hill.
That wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance. But I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course.
This is really one of the coolest.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Roll in there. Roll in there.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
And now it's time to miss 5 shots.
This putt to be even with Tony Finau.
You know what? I don't like you.
Didn't that look good?
Oh!
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Great touch.
Now 4 back after that hole. Now teeing off on the
I swear to
hole.
God, she doesn't even hit it when I fucking chip that close. She just lifts it up. How big of a hill is that? You know what? As long as I can like. Is that gonna bomb? If that's gonna bomb, let's go.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
Dead on me. Dead on me. Dead on me. No.
Wow.
That was
what a
okay,
shot.
though.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, can you believe it? That's remarkable. And that'll certainly help her chances here.
You're waving like you're the first lady. Get off the fucking course.
I like it.
Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
This shot from around 210 yards. 4 shots behind our leader.
Oh, this is on a
That's
fantastic
a bullet.
line. Is it the right distance?
That is a bullet. I thought that was gonna dead drop.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. What are we looking at for this putt, Henning?
She's got to be careful this doesn't run away from her here. It's downhill.
We're gonna circumvent half of it. 3/4 of it.
Wow,
Oh.
that almost went in the hole. 8 feet to the cup. Big time play, that one, at the right time too. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And
Coming
now
for you,
over
Tony.
to Tony Finau.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Oh, that didn't sound good,
She
Tony.
finds herself in a share of 15th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Ooh, let's do something crazy. See that hill right there? We're gonna try and
Looks like
bounce
a
it
lovely
into the
little draw
green
there.
or onto the fairway. Get over that bunker. I wanted to go further.
Penny, what's the player facing here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Let's go. Let's go like right here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Oh, so
No!
par putt coming up here.
Fucking par putt.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what
Fucking
you think is a
Tony.
makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
I put hook on that. I put a lot of hook on it.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Oh, he's
Go
out
away,
in
Tony.
front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And back to the play, shall we? Time for the second shot at the 15th.
I'm bitter, Tony.
Looks to have
Oh, I
chosen the
put too much
7-iron.
hook on that. I put way too much hook on that. Shit.
Good shot there, Beamer.
That's not at all what I wanted.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Rich, how good is that? She should be proud of that. Here comes the top 10. Oh, that was a touch of class. I wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
Coming for you, Tony.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Going with the 8-iron here.
This might be a little too much hook. Get on top of that.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
A bit short with that effort.
Ooh, wouldn't
Shit.
that have been nice?
Way too much. Way too much power.
7 feet to the cup.
Dang.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
How close was that to go?
Oh.
Putting for a bogey.
Putting for a bogey. Fuck your putting.
That was a gallant attempt.
Ah!
Just a short putt remaining here.
Just fuck up your score.
Tony Finau.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
How is it so easy to drive, but it's fucking garbage to putt?
And that's going to put her up to even
Fuck.
par.
Fuck, I'm not getting this.
Now at the 17th hole.
I don't know how I feel about...
Stonking drive there.
I don't know how I feel about your putting. I think your putting's kind of trashy, I'm not gonna lie.
From around 180 yards out. Going with the hybrid.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Put way too much spin on that.
Should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Almost went down. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up.
This is what they have left for par here.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18.
That dog will hunt.
Good drop.
Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, this putt would be a good one to hold for a round of 71. And finishing the day with a chip in for birdie. Big style points for that finish.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Bah.
So this player will be taking home a top 20 finish, which is never bad on the PGA Tour, Rich.
They were looking for a little bit better this week, Luke. I'm sure they're going to be a little disappointed not to finish better.
Tony went to -6?
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Damn, how'd this motherfucker go to... Yo, you guys went from like 0 to 100 real fucking quick, telling me this guy went to -6. When, what, the second last guy went to +3? And what the last one go to? -1? fuck, those are some huge jumps. I don't know who any of you are anyways. You know what you could do is if you would show me what the differences between the two contracts are, then it would maybe be more I'd be more willing to change things around. But what's the difference between the golf club and tattoo? I don't fucking know. And like, I don't know. I need to work on my putting, man. Fuck, that's so brutal. You know, if you could get your putting down, you'd be like -6. Or maybe just continue to work on chipping more often than you work on your putting, and only putt when you know you're like 3 feet and under. And even then I'm fucking up like 3-foot putts. I don't know. And maybe because it's dribbling, it has a less chance of going crooked, so therefore that's why I'm getting more chips in than I am putts, because I can see where, again, I can see where I need to putt or where I need to chip, and then the ball goes in, so I'm obviously doing it right. It's just, why can't I see that? Why can't I see that with the putter? I don't know.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
This is a par putt. As they say, drive for show, putt for dough. That'll cost you. This next putt is for bogey. So it'll be a bogey on the scorecard to begin the round.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxhole Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxhome Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Dang.
A par putt awaits her. Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at Justin Rose, shall we? And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Opting for the 3-wood. Yeah, well played. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Currently at +1 for the day. Now a par 5 hole awaits. Good looking shot this. Second shot here on the 4th. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Ooh, that almost went down. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Okay, steady now. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Now 5 strokes behind. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
From about 130 yards here, 5 shots off the pace. Choosing the 9-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Not a bad play, that one. She's got a good chance to change her fortunes on the greens here. This would be a good momentum putt. How close was that to going down? Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And that should secure the par on this one. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Lining up from around 160 yards.
I thought the iron would give me less roll, and obviously it didn't.
A bit too much club there.
No.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
Shit. Wow, that was a rocket.
Just 6 feet between her and the hole.
Trying to save par here.
Ooh, right by the hole.
I even put hook on it too, man.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Yeah, they've left
Fucking
it in the
dumb.
perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Ah!
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around.
Get
the
in
greens.
your fucking home.
Currently at +3 for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Yes, you. I wanna take your mic away from you. I don't like you. Moving down the leaderboards as well. You know what? You can choke on that
Looks to have opted for
crappy
the 8-iron.
mic you're talking to.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
And honestly, I don't know why you haven't written in the fact that I can come down here, so I should be playing at that length. You shouldn't be starting me way out here. You should be starting me at the pin and then let me adjust from there. Because this makes no fucking sense at all. Everybody knows that this makes 0 sense. You should put me on the lowest setting. I shouldn't have to micromanage your game like that. It's always a little different, eh?
Didn't that look good for a long time? And this one is for her par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, the players will be licking their lips with this par 5.
Licking their lips.
Over 500 yards.
And this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front nine with possibly an eagle 3.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's feeling good. Just birdied the last hole.
Here's Justin Rose.
Shut the fuck
And
up.
back to the course with the live action. Getting ready to play their third.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Fuck, it's so dumb that I feel more comfortable chipping in than I do anything.
What touch?
Like, how
Made it.
fucking dumb is that?
Nicely done. Great chip.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Sitting at a couple of shots over par.
Why would you give me a 5 when you know that the wind is down? What kind of caddy are you?
Nicely done.
And here we are with the third shot. That's tidy. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Birdied their last hole.
This is Justin Rose.
Birdied their
Let's
last
return to
hole
the right now.
again?
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Holy fuck. This is brutal, man.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes. Very smooth.
Well, I don't
tempo
trust
down
your
that
fucking
shot.
putts.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We have a par 4 on this one. That's a good-looking shot there. Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken.
Oh, you couldn't have got it.
That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. And now over to Justin Rose.
Oh, he's out in
This man's hitting it from the fucking bunker. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch. Shut the fuck up. This man is teabagging me from the bunkers.
She's paced it. She's read it. It's 11 feet.
I can't. I'm fucking Happy Gilmore. Get in your home.
Ooh,
No.
Putting for a par here.
Oh, fuck your
Our
par.
current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Smashed it. Roll for me. Okay, I need to figure out a flop. Maybe a flop. Maybe a flop is what I think it is. I think a flop is what I think it is. I think a flop is what I think. I think a flop is what I think it is. Let's try this. No.
Just put right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, what a super shot. And that'll certainly help her chances here.
Yeah,
Time
I
to
need
take a
like
look at Justin Rose.
I need like 4
He's
more of
currently
those.
ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
I don't want to know if
So
he
after that
birdies.
effort, this is the current standings on the course. Trailing by 8 strokes now
Oh.
after that hole. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? Second shot here on the 14th hole. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Way too much
that won't
fucking
get a good
hook.
lie, I'm sure. Right into the water on that one.
Fuck.
And here we are with their 4th.
No fucking way. Fuck, dude.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Oh my god!
This is their 5th shot.
That's too funny. Ah.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Such soft hands.
Sitting at 2 over for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
That water
Another
just
par 3
kills
on
you.
this one.
Jeez.
And choosing the 8 iron.
Too much hook. I didn't want the side of that hill. I wanted the top of it.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Oh, I even put...
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Great touch.
I should have put it up the hill
And
a
now
bit more.
over to Justin Rose.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. That's a bit unfortunate for her. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Come on, man.
Out of the bag, but
I'm bouncing this shit off the
hole.
fucking pathway.
Long range putt coming up here. Be good to make a bowl. With it. Ooh, wouldn't that
Fuck, I catch myself holding
6
my
feet coming
breath.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Fuck.
This one for bogey. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
That was bogey? Oh my
Time
god,
to
I
take a
could
look
have had...
at Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See
I'm
if you can bounce back.
fucked. I'm not going to be able to bounce back in 2 holes.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
I'm going to.
Is this one heading into the sand? And from the bunker here.
You should change that. I can't. That sucks.
Getting ready to play their third.
That was kind of distracting. I gotta be careful of this one. Oh my god.
Playing their 4th shot.
Not that careful. Come on. Come on. Ah, this is brutal, dude.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. A bogey par rates. Yeah, that's hold, but they seem to be losing a bit of their momentum.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And now at +4. for the
You
round.
should stop saying shit like that when I'm on the night with the 18th hole.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey, and they've got a great opportunity here.
Nicely done. What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Wow. Wow.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Now trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This is what you get.
She has this putt for her par.
I basically just gave up on this fucking game.
How close was that to going down? Well, you like the look of those hands.
Judging it beautifully.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Well, Rich, I think
That
it's
was
fair to say
fucking
that this
bad.
player struggled with their game this week.
They're going to have to hit the driving range early next week, Luke. That was a very dismal performance.
Not the driving range I
On
need.
behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks
It's
at
the
2K
mini
Sports, I'm
putt.
Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
That was really bad. Oh. Sad face. After all of that, all of the people that I denied to stay with you, you're gonna now reject me and dump me. You better not come back and ask for another brand deal, Wilson. Or I'm gonna fucking give you Arabian goggles.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. That's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
He's a kind fella, isn't he? He's a lovely gent, but he's a killer on the golf course. This is going to be a tough rivalry to take down. Going with the 8-iron here.
Club up. I like this play.
Not bad. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Well, it looks like John McCarthy's stepped back ashore, kicked off his boat shoes, and is going to give us a little bit of a condition of today's course. John, what are the players facing here at Old Marina Golf Club?
Well, Luke, we're on the coast, but there's a good mix of coastal and inland holes at Old Marina Golf Club. Lots of movement in these greens. If you are an expert at reading putts, you're going to have a bit of a leg up, I think, this week. I love the 4th hole, par 5, that stretches along the ocean, has a green that's well protected by bunkers, which probably might dissuade some from going forward into the 7th hole. Similarly, a par 5 stretching down the ocean, but is much less protected around the green. And that green is enormous, by the way. So that'll definitely be green light city for the players this week. And one last hole. I really love the par 4 14th. The players are going to hit over the water to a fairway that juts out into the ocean on a peninsula. So that will provide some great entertainment this week as well. Looking forward to see what kind of creativity is on display by these players here this week at Old Marina Golf Club.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you'd dearly love to make birdie on.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
shit.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is way out. They could probably use a 9-iron from back here.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And with that par, she'll remain at even overall. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Lining up from about 230 yards here. 5 strokes behind our leader. Opting for the 3-wood. Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Okay, time to return to the action. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the pace. Oh, Rich, how good is that? And that will take her to 2 under. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
She shares 7th place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
She's found the green on this approach. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
She's got a nice little 14-footer here.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh, stop
Bogey.
it. What a way to make your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Time to tee off at the 6th. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, well played. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
After this, I'm
Trying to
gonna
get
go
2,
have
3
some
under
food.
par with this putt.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Ooh,
Way
that'll
too
knock that
hard.
down.
Way too hard.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Hell, you could almost chip that in.
Ouch, that hurts.
Oh, fuck.
This one's for bogey.
Again, like...
That's certainly a shot saver there, Rich.
Chipping in for bogey. Happy and sad all the same breath.
And as we check the standings, Lexi Thompson currently holds top spot. That tee shot looks pretty good. The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay,
I saw
that
it
went
too.
Right at the hole.
I
And
saw
she's
it.
got such control over her golf
I
ball.
saw that bounce.
It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that
Wow.
she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And with that, she'll move to a couple under par. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Left yourself an opportunity. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot.
Wow, I thought that was gonna...
Soft hands.
Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
I thought that was gonna go...
And now
I thought that was gonna
over to
turn.
Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. She finds herself in a share of 7th. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Well, that'll play, and that moves her into the top 5 for the tournament too. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting. That is right down the sprinkler line.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Opting for the 5-wood. This one might
Wow, that's a fucking rocket. Oh my god, I don't... Oh, I was not paying attention. Oh
and
my
this putt to move
gosh.
into a tie for 3rd place.
Fuck, I could drop a bomb. Oh, no. You know what we could do? Oh, no! Why did that go up so fast? No! No! Fuck you, run away! Yeah,
Sitting
well,
at -3,
I
in 4th position.
I honestly, you know what? It's your fucking game. I don't understand
Wow,
it.
that almost went in the hole.
Like half the
Beauty of a
time
chip
I
shot
can,
there.
half the
Judging it
time it's
beautifully.
like fucking mint, and the other half it's just
Well, at least it
fucking
wasn't a double.
cowboy wild.
Lexi Thompson currently in the lead as we head to the next tee. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Nicely done. Time for the 2nd shot at the 11th.
Okay, I'm probably gonna eat after this shot, because I am hungry. I am hungry.
Going with the 7.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
You can't even see the pin. Who created
Sitting
these?
at 2 under par in a share of 10th position.
Who created these? Oh, that was such a I'm not. I'm okay. Okay.
Oh, here she goes,
I thought that was a
marching
shit
up the
shot, but
leaderboard. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
we don't
Oh yeah,
need to
look
see
at
that.
those hands. What a chip shot.
Lucky. I thought that was not so good. Okay. Thank you for coming to the stream. Enjoy your evening if I don't see you.
And one of America's finest, Lexi Thompson, currently leads this tournament.
Ciao for meow.